What I have found with this traditional family, that almost without exception, the primary goal of the estate plan is to provide for the surviving spouse. I've never, nor do I suspect it has ever been in the history of the world, that somebody came in and said, my goal is to make my grandchildren so stinking rich they never have to work a day in their life. Nobody ever said that. They always said, the first priority is take care of my surviving spouse. That's more important than the tax, that's more important than the kids, more important than the grandkids. You have to take care of my surviving spouse. After we're both gone, fine, the kids can get it. All right, so that would suggest what I call the I love you will. I leave everything to you, you leave everything to me. At the second death, it goes to our kids equally. Okay? Now, what would happen in that situation? All right, and let's assume for discussion's sake under today's law, there's a total estate of $4 million. You leave everything to the surviving spouse. Assuming the surviving spouse is a U.S. citizen, the U.S. citizen spouse is entitled to an unlimited marital deduction, which means you can leave as much money as you want, even $1 billion, to your surviving spouse, and there is no estate tax at the first death. All right, so now the surviving spouse now has $4 million. All right, let's forget about growth. Then the surviving spouse dies. Let's do the surviving spouse's estate return. They have $4 million. They get a $2 million exemption. $2 million is subject to federal estate tax, and there is a $900,000 tax. All right, now, if that money is predominantly IRA money or retirement plan money, now we really have a problem. Because where are the kids going to get $900,000 to pay the tax? All right, well, they're going to have to pull it out of the inherited IRA. What happens when you pull $900,000 out of an inherited IRA to pay the estate tax? Income tax. Okay, where are you going to get the money to pay the income tax on the $900,000 that you just pulled out to pay the estate tax out of the IRA? So now you have to pull more money out of the IRA to pay tax on the IRA that you used to pay the estate tax. And then where are you going to get the money to pay that tax? It's one of these circular calculations, and it's really enough to make you sick.